Hello, welcome my friends. Finally it's time, the genesis, the beginning, my brand new YouTube channel. Welcome in ladies and gents. My name is MastreMcQuill and today I'm going to be bringing you my first YouTube series, brand new. Well, an old game, but I'm going to give it my spin on it, my take. So it's Pokemon Red version, Generation 1, but it's not just any regular old playthrough, it is a Nuzlocke randomizer. Now, I'm sure anybody that watches Pokemon videos of any kind on YouTube will be fully familiar with the concept, but for those of you who aren't, there will be a link to the rules in the description. But yeah guys, so again, as I was saying, MastreMcQuill, the intentions with this channel are for it to be a gaming channel, so we're going to be seeing retro games such as this, but there'll also be newer games coming out that I'd like to play through, so it's not set in stone what I'm going to be playing at the minute, but I just felt from a first playthrough it would be a good idea to bring these, something that I've played before. I've played all the Pokemon games, all the generations, I've got a lot of knowledge on it, and I think it'd be a good place to start, absolutely. So yeah guys, but I'm going to jump straight into it. I'm looking forward to this. Again with a Nuzlocke, this is going to make what's otherwise, you could say it's a fairly straightforward game. This is going to make it very difficult. I'm going to have to think about every single decision to make because it's going to have an impact. So we're going to take a new game. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Professor Oak, the man who started it all. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Yeah, we know who you are. I know all about him, And there's a Persian. So again, with Generation 1, you're going to have Pokemon that are a little bit better than you would think. So, say Persian now in Generation 7, like you wouldn't really think twice about putting it in your team, like it's not really something you'd look at, but in Generation 1, there's no split between the physical and the special. It's really just one special stat, so anything with speed, really, is going to be power, because speed is directly linked to the critical hits, so that's good stuff. If we could get a Persian in our team or anything with speed, it would be lovely. But we'll let the randomizer deem our fate. So yeah, others use him for fights. Professor Oak, no chance, he's not about fighting. He's a studier, he's a pacifist, no fighting. He's all about the love of it. So what is your name? We're just gonna go for, we haven't got many characters to play with actually. I don't think I'd fit MastreMcQuill in there, so we're just gonna go for McQuill. Nice and simple. For any of you wondering where in the world I've got that name from, it's just my surname shortened and then Master put in front of it. The things you do to get a unique username on YouTube these days. But I said it to myself enough times and oh no, I haven't even spelled it right. MCQ, I haven't spelled your name. Absolute disaster. Where is the delete? Oh dear, this isn't good. This isn't good, folks. Where is the delete function? We'll hit B, does that work? Yeah, it does. Great. See that? Learn on the fly. MCQ, how do I spell my own name? Oh dear, can't, there we go, right. Bear with me folks, bear with me. So MC Q, that's not Q, MC, there we go. That's the first challenge, haven't even started the game yet, struggling alright. MCQ, U, yeah, great. Yep, there we go, fantastic. I'll tell you what that was, folks, I'm playing on keyboard and I'm still not familiar with the keys that are binded to this here particular emulator, so that's where the teething problems are coming in there, but yeah, so I'll get used to it as I'm going along here. And there he is, the rival. Rival since we were a baby, folks. That's straight out of the womb, straight into battle. That's it. I needed someone to push me right from the get-go. Who does that remind me of? Dragon Ball Z, actually. I've been watching that a wee bit recently again. So Goku and Broly, they had the rivalry from the womb, didn't they? So Yeah, Pokemon Broly with a lot more power. But who is he? So I have no idea where John came from. Gary, more of an anime thing. We're gonna go blue. Well, keep it old school. He remembers his grandson all of a sudden. Fantastic. Fantastic. His memories come back. He remembers him. I think you would remember if your grandson was called Blue, in fairness. It's not like you see about 10 lemons walking about every day. Oh, hi Blue 1, Blue 2. Very unique name. What dreams and adventures? Come on, let's just get into it. We know the story. Oh, minimize. One might have minimize in this game. Moves like that as well. Minimize, double team. Quite tedious moves if you come up against them in battle, but when you have them in a Nuzlocke, they're clutch. So straight downstairs, and we see our mother awaiting us. What she got to say? All boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Well, it's absolute fact then, isn't it, folks? Absolutely written in stone. Fact, can't deny it. Professor Oak's next door, and that's it. Not a goodbye or anything. See you later, Mum. I'm off to the world. Mightn't be back. It's quite dangerous out there. She's just like, yeah, see ya. She's just sort of sitting at a pot of flowers. Morning time, like we're just out of bed, so my question would be, where's the food? I'm going out in quite a big undertaking here. It would have been nice if you had rustled me up some breakfast, but guess it's not to be. Some scrambled eggs, toast, anything. Takeout? There's no takeouts in Palatown as far as I'm aware, so looks like I'm going to have to go into my adventure here on an empty stomach. So here's hoping, folks. Here's hoping. So next door, I believe this is not the professor's house. No, not at all. This is Blue's house. So only one other house in Palatown. The big one. Here we go. That's not Oak, that's Blue himself. Yo, McQuill. Gramps isn't around, but his Pokeballs are. Okay, we could just take them all here now, right here, right now. But nah, we're gonna play this by the book. Play it by the book. I'm not like stealing Pokeballs, I don't do that. And here he comes. Professor Oak just teleports out of thin air. Pretty sure fast travel wasn't a thing in gaming in 1986, but Professor Oak, he does not care about the rules whatsoever. So you need your own Pokemon for protection. No, not so much. They need me. I'm gonna be a force in this game. Nuzlocke, gonna go through it flawlessly. No mistakes. Not at all. Right. So he's fed up. Blue's just bored to tears. Playthroughs about 10 minutes in, if that. He's not having it. Me first, mate. That's it. 3 Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. I'm gonna say it. And then I took it over to the knee. Oh, you let me up. I had to take it, folks. I had to take it. I'm sorry. Scold me in the comments section. So, yeah, in his old age, he's only 3 left, but he's going to be an absolute legend, and he's going to let us take one of them. And yeah, he's going to let his grandson, of course, not to be left out, take one too. But, mate, quite frankly, yeah, exactly. Be patient. This is my Let's Play, my YouTube. Wait your turn. The champ goes first. Okay folks, so this is it. The moment of truth. As I was saying, if you're not familiar with the rules, basically the randomization portion of this playthrough, so I randomized the 3 starters, first of all, the trainers, the trainers Pokemon that is, not the trainers themselves, the wild Pokemon, and the static Pokemon as well, I believe it. I randomized, so this is pivotal. and also whatever blue takes he will carry throughout the game, I believe. So we'll also have to keep that in mind here, but we'll get straight into it here. So originally this would be Bulbasaur to the left, in the middle Charmander, and to the right Squirtle, if I'm right. So what do we got first? Mr. Mime. Okay. That's pretty good. I was expecting a lot worse than that, folks, I'm gonna be honest. The barrier Pokemon. So it's a psychic type. Psychic types in Generation 1 are absolutely broken. It's fairly fast from what I recall. I'm going to be honest, it wouldn't be a regular staple in my Pokemon teams that I would build, so my knowledge is a wee bit foggy on it, but definitely a good option so far. He likes to slap around his opponents. Good stuff, good stuff. Not quite yet. Let's scope out the competition. Horsey, okay, the dragon Pokemon. Can I get a Kingdra in this game? I don't believe so. I think that's a Gen 2 introduction, if I'm right. Trait evolutions are also something I've enabled in the randomizer, so if it was in the game, if its code was written into the game, I could have got it, but don't think that's an option, so might have to take a hard pass on the Horsey. Certainly if it's between that and the Mr. Mime. And also you have to factor in, folks, if I was to take the Mr. Mime, blue would take the Horsey because it's the fire versus grass. So thinking the original starters, the Charmander would have been super effective against the Bulbasaur, so Mr. Mime might be a good option. But we'll wait until we see the final option before we make that decision. And lastly we have the Cloyster. Okay. That's a complete that is a complete contrast to the Mr. Mime. So Mr. Mime's all out sort of attack. One shot your opponents, get in, get out. Cloyster's just a wall. It's just going to take hits. Very slow. Very strong. But honestly, folks, see if I took the Cloyster, blue would take the Mr. Mime, and that scares me. I feel like the combination of Mr. Mime being really strong and blue getting a really weak option out of the three, I think Mr. Mime's the logical decision here. And I think that's what I'm going to go with, yeah, Mr. Mime. Now, I'm going to have to hope that it has a good move set. This would be the case with all three of them. I don't know their move sets, what they learn by level up. But it should be alright. It should have something, even if I just have tackle or something basic. The speed stat should get me through it. Yeah, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. We'll take the risk. It's a risk for all three, quite frankly. Do you want to give a nickname to Mr. Mime? Yes, I would like to give a nickname that strengthens the bonds and Nuzlocks. So, Mr. Mime, what am I going to call him? What would you call Master? I have Master in the name, so Master Mime, Mastermind. Does that fit? Does that fit? Mastermind, that's a good name, folks, for a psychic type as well. That fits the bill. I don't want to be thinking on these nicknames too long, so the first half decent thing comes in my head I'm going with. Let's hope I can spell this one on my main name. Oh dear. Right, Master Mind. Perfect, that's just in. Good stuff, Mastermind. Let's go. He knows what he's getting there. He was walking quite depressed up to the table. He knows what his fate is. He's getting the poor old Horsey. Oh, he's gonna get wrecked. But yeah, folks, foolishly, he is gonna just jump straight into battle. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. I'm not sure if this is a wise decision on his part, but also, folks, Nuzlocks, just in case you still haven't read up on the rules or anything yet, if I lose this battle, this won't count. So Nuzlocks don't start until you receive the Pokeballs and the Pokedex. That won't be until a little bit later in this game. Not too late. When I say that, I mean like a good 10-15 minutes into the playthrough ahead of us. Not too far, but this particular battle won't count. Not that I don't think I'll be losing it. I think I'm safe, unless we'll have no moves. Oh, confusion. So, folks, honestly, that's me set. The first 5 or 6 gyms. Confusion. I'll say type with speed. Absolute damage. No idea what barrier does, I'll be honest. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I believe that might strengthen the defense, or maybe even strengthen the special stat as a whole. I'm not too sure. But, yeah, so he's lowered her speed. He's playing tactics already. Tell me, folks, this horsey, it's a crit. I don't want him saying too many of them, or we'll take him now, it doesn't matter. Oh, right, this horsey's proving more trouble than I thought it would, to be honest. Okay, but we'll manage to take him out eventually. Okay, so we've defeated Blue, good stuff. Unbelievable, I think so. I think it's quite the Herculean effort I've just put in there. See, we just did a wee spin there with his head, a wee bobble. Okay, maybe just been me saying that. Yeah, so he's going to go give it some tough love. He's going to crack the whip with his horsey. He's going to make it into an absolute battling machine. But yeah, guys, I think in terms of an introduction, this is a good place to stop off the first episode of this playthrough. So guys, as I was saying, absolutely buzzing to get playing through this here. In terms of the comments, if any of you are getting into that there, I think a good way to start off would be with a question of the day, just to engage the comment section, sort of get to know you. So I think just a simple enough question. What is your favourite Generation 1 Pokemon? We'll go with that there for the first episode. Simple enough. Everybody's going to have a favourite. Mine personally is Blastoise, quite simply because in my opinion it is the best starter, period. Not in terms of like competitive or anything, but it's my favourite. It's the first one I had, so yeah guys, favourite Generation 1 starter, we'll go with that. Answer in the comments below. And yeah guys, MastreMcQuill here. An absolute pleasure bringing you the first episode of Pokemon Red Nuzlocke Randomizer. That is a mouthful, but I'll get used to it. And yeah guys, look out for the next episode. I will see you guys next time.